Hey, Sister Wives fans. Kody Brown just keeps saying horrible things to his ex-wives in his confessionals and in their faces. And the latest bombshell is the reason why he says he never dumped Meri despite regretting ever marrying her. I will tell you the latest awful thing he said, and I do think it is the truth, and it's a shocker. But hey, please subscribe if you're not following us. So on the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Kody had a lot of hateful commentary about his exes, saying they can't blame him if he didn't love them. He said, "Blame yourself if I don't love you." And then it got weirder the way he uses words. He said, if he loves a woman, it's her fault. Isn't that bizarre wording? So it's like he's blaming Robin because he loves her, while also blaming Christine, Meri, and Janelle for him not loving them. So what I hear is that Kody does not blame himself for anything in his life, good or bad. Does this man think that things just happen to him and he is not the one driving any of it? So he also talked about regretting marrying Meri and Christine. Janelle seems to be another matter, which is interesting. And Kody talked about when he's crazy about a woman, he wants to rub her feet, carry her groceries, buy her jewelry. I doubt he did much, if any of that, for Meri or Christine, possibly for Janelle, definitely for Robin Brown. And in fact, Kody was pretty desperate to keep Janelle around. And I think was it last season before, when he was trying to woo her into sticking with him. But Kody turning his back on their kids and blaming them for the estrangement was kind of the deal breaker for her. But when it comes to Meri Brown, we know from watching the last many seasons of Sister Wives that Kody has been trying to get Meri to leave for many years, to walk away from their marriage. And I think it was season 18 when he was, or was it 17? I think it was 18 when he was saying that one of the frustrations of being the husband in a plural marriage is he's stuck. Kody said he can't leave. He said only the wives can leave. So he wanted Meri to go. And I absolutely think he did everything he could to drive her away. And finally, after all this time, he revealed the true and underlying reason behind that. And in case you were thinking, oh, it must have been the whole catfish incident that dragged on over 3 seasons of Sister Wives, that was not the deal breaker. It goes further back than that, back to the beginning, back to the whole UAB. So Kody Brown said, first of all, he wishes he never married Meri, insists he never loved her, and she says that's not true, that they were happy at the start. Kody said their marriage was always on the rocks from the very first. And he said he knows that because his marriages with Janelle, Christine, and Robin were much better by comparison. With Christine, I think they were okay for a while because she worshiped and adored him and tried to be who he wanted and tolerated his criticism and rejection. Kody genuinely liked Janelle and she liked him. And of course, Kody actually loved Robin. So huge differences across those relationships. So on their 32nd anniversary, Meri said Kody made it clear he never loved her, felt like he was forced to marry her, but she doesn't see it that way. And Meri thinks that he did love her. I mean, that's a huge difference of opinion. And she thinks Kody saying all of this after all this time, it's just cruel. And I agree. So Meri also, is finally seeing what I think Sister Wives fans have seen for years, that Kody has been deliberately trying to drive her away. And Meri said if he pushed her to the point that she left, then Kody could feel like he's not the bad guy because he's not the one who walked away. And that sounds about right for a guy whose favorite words are fault and blame. So in the end, Meri and Kody were in this deep disagreement about whether or not there was any love, whether there was ever any love there. And then we get down to the real why of the matter that to me was just stunning and just awful. So why did he stay with Meri, a woman that he He insists he never loved a woman. He insists he made a mistake in marrying to start with. So Kody did this big reveal. He said it kind of in passing, but to me, my jaw dropped. So it was in a confessional. Kody said he should have gotten out of his marriage with Meri 25 years ago, but Kody said he stayed out of fear. This is the very disturbing reason he stuck with Meri. So what was Kody scared of? This is the icky part about why he didn't break things off with Meri. Just made my skin crawl. Kody said, church leadership will never allow you to marry again if you're discarding wives. What the hell? He stuck with Meri to leave the door open so he could marry more women. Kody's first marriage was a mess, and rather than clean it up, fix it up, end it, or maybe realize maybe I'm not someone who should be in plural marriage, he kept going, kept her in a loveless marriage so he could keep marrying other women. Just wow. Have you ever heard that saying, a bad husband makes an even worse ex-husband? I've heard it. I've lived it. I think we're seeing that now on every single episode of Sister Wives.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.